Okay, guys, and welcome. It's as I said, I'm Janine. This is my life, and I'm going to be sharing some food recipes on here, stuff that I haven't done exactly on Janine's Kitchen to make it a little different for you and to make it fun for me. So that's where we are today. I'm going to be doing a new product for me. I've made lots of flatbread pizzas. I've did naan pizza. I've did tortilla pizza. I've did grocery store dough pizza. I've done a lot of them. But this is a new product I saw today, and I think it's kind of cool. It's Pizza Crust Traditional 00 Pizza Flour. Okay, it's Brooklyn bread since 1930, and it looks to be as close as we know to the kind of pizza dough I love. So let's try it. Okay, it comes in two big, beautiful sheets. I'm only making Vinny lunch. So look at that. I'm going to cut it in half. Only make one. I'm going to try to customize it because I'm going to do it in the air fryer, which crisps it beautifully, guys. Beautifully. Now let me get some mozzarella and do that. I have sauce. Now, also, this is sauce that's in a series that if my people from Janine's Kitchen decide to come over and peek at this recipe, this is meal 3 from the Sunday sauce I made last week. I was doing a thing to show how I can make 4 or 5 meals out of 1-2 pound pot of Sunday sauce with 8 sausages, and I have. He doesn't want sausage on here, but I have them in the fridge if I wanted to add them for meal number 3, and he didn't. So I'm not going to stress it. Now let me see, because this is fairly simple, guys. This is like a no-brainer. But you know what? When you see me do these recipes, from me personally, what I'm trying to say to you, and this is my thinking, you may do all kinds of pizzas, but maybe you didn't use this product. Maybe you didn't try this method. That's why I'm doing it for you. It's a simple homemade pizza. You know, we all know them. We all love them. We all make them. Okay, let me measure out here. Okay, so I'm thinking, all right. Okay, so it's going to be about here. Okay, and then this I know from experience freezes beautifully. So it costs $5.50 for the 2 sheets, right? These 2 sheets. Now, if you're having company, how nice would the 2 full buns be to utilize? But I'm not. So I'm going to freeze the rest of these breads into 4 or 5 lunches for Vinny. This is his lunch. Okay, let me just make sure it fits in here. Okay, a little bit. We need a little shaving. We need a little shaving. That's where Millie comes in, okay, just to make sure, okay, and I'll save that. Nothing goes to waste, no worries. Okay, now that's going to fit in there beautifully, okay. Now, let's put the sauce on it. Very simple pizza, Vinny likes margarita, for anybody that doesn't know. Me, I'm a little bit more fancy. I like a little bit more going on, not him. Okay, he likes margarita. And what I'm going to do, I just had the thought while we're talking and I'm sharing. I have some fresh basil in the garden. I think I'm going to go get a piece so that he can have some on this pizza. See? Vin, you said you like a lot of sauce or a little sauce?
Medium.
Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. Medium. I understand that. I'm going to get a few pieces of basil. 1, 2, 3. Okay, guys, I'm here. I'm back. It takes a second. Thank you for waiting. Here's my garden basil. Okay. Let me just rinse it because you never know. You never know. I have everything organic out there because I growed it myself. I growed it. Oh, what a day, what a day. What a day. Okay. I'm off of the weekend of parties and dentist yesterday, so I'm a little bit frazzled, trying to catch up and get back in the rhythm. Okay. Let's put some basil, fresh. Instantly now, if you have fresh basil, I'm going to tell you, it instantly makes it taste fresh and delicious and like it's something more than it really is. I promise you. That's the extra, the little something, something. That's it. This is homegrown, but good. This is instant pizza, I call it. We're using Kraft mozzarella. You could use any mozzarella you want. I personally don't like fresh mozzarella and the way they make a margarita. I just don't like the way it melts. I don't like the bland, milky way it tastes. That's just me. You may like what you like. This is what I like, and I'm doing. And let's see how it works out. Hit or miss. You're going to watch it with me together. Let me get it in here. Now, I don't know how long to put it, but I'm going to be conservative, and I'm going to say, let's put it at 400 for 5 minutes. We could always go back from there. You know what I'm saying? It's at 400. Now time, let's put it at 5 minutes and see where we are. We could always add. Okay. There she goes. Let's see. Together. Okay. Now I'll take this time to tell you, Janine's Life is my variety channel. It has more than just Janine's Kitchen, where I just basically mostly cook and do food hauls and anything food related. Okay. But anything else in my life, I put on this channel. Life with Janine, Janine's Life. I change the name occasionally, but I keep it so that you know it's me, because now YouTube is getting so full. There's so many Janines, and I'm trying to separate so that I stand out, and there really is no way to do that. But I said in the past I'm going to put more food on here because I do food shorts here. I do simple stuff. I'm going to be doing my air fryer meals here and little things that I think you'll like. And you could always communicate if you want more or something different, but basically I share vacations, past and present. I share fashion, hauls and try-ons. I share life stories, happy, sad, and inspirational, all three across the board. And I'm growing the channel, and I hope that you enjoy it, and I hope you watch and help me, because I'm trying to get it up and off the ground monetized. So we'll see. I've got 4 minutes left. And I know you don't like to be bored or stagnant or anything, so I'm going to pause for 3 minutes so you guys could see it faster. Okay, guys, it took 4 minutes. I'm trying to get a knife or a spatula to get it out properly, my prongs, to retrieve it from the air fryer to show you. Let me show you in the pan. Okay. I don't know if you could see that. Okay, that's 4 minutes at 400. I think it looks fantastic. I think it looks fantastic. There you go. Let me put this here. Now, I'm going to cut it in half. Okay, there you go. It's not quite as crispy as the other ones. So my suggestion, I'm going to do these for him. If he wants more, I'll make them. It's good and cooked and delicious. What I would do and suggest is put the bread in by itself to crisp for 2 minutes. Then do your 4 minutes with your cheese, or 3 with sauce and cheese. Put less sauce, or put it on air fry temp. I always do everything on bake because I'm comfortable with that. But here she is. Okay. Your Brooklyn slices, I think they're wonderful. They're going to be delicious. The dough is all cooked through. It may not be as crispy as anyone would like, but that could be modified and fixed. But that's a quick lunch at home. Pretty cool. All right. And he's going to have that with a can of Coke. All right. Okay, guys. Here is putting a piece back in for 2 additional minutes. Vinny said he wanted it more crispy. So that's that. 2 more minutes. Now I also have, okay, another method. Ow, 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 because this is really hot. I toasted a piece, and I'm going to see if pre-toasting helps it also. These are options. You never know. You want to do what you want to do. Maybe instead of all of this craziness, you could preheat it for 2 minutes in the oven. Let it get a little toasted. Pull it out. Put your toppings. 3 more minutes. It's a total of 6-minute lunch. Let me see how the next one does. Okay, guys, here is the last and final, which feels the most crispy. I'm going to let Vinny taste it. If this is the one that's the best and crispiest, basically all you have to do is preheat it for 2 minutes in the oven, get that toastedness, pull the pan out, put your cheese, your sauce and your cheese back in, and you're done in a total of maybe 6 minutes. All right, thanks. Okay, guys, the pan is empty. That's the final one out of 3, and the verdict is you have to toast this Brooklyn pizza dough. Here's the bag again to show you once again. You have to pre-toast it. I used my toaster on the counter if you want the fast route and smaller pizzas. You can also do a full length in the oven, but the basic recipe is you must toast it if you really want extra crispiness, or do total air fryer in the oven from beginning to end. But it is delicious, and he ate 3 pieces, so there you go. And it was a total cost of $5.50, and we got 5 pizzas out of it, so that's pretty cool. All right, there you go.